For quite a while now, I have questioned the scientific paradigm as it has explored fundamental reality through the lens of so-called objective science, which is in fact a form of naive realism. So right now, of course, quantum mechanics is the most cutting edge theory of fundamental reality. Today, I want to share with you an alternative view that while quantum mechanics may be a good model for understanding fundamental reality, it is not giving us the deepest understanding of fundamental reality, even though it's a convenient model that has created amazing technology. So today I want to share with you the idea that we only experience qualia. Qualia are qualities of awareness or modified forms of awareness or consciousness, and even quantum objects and quantum particles are subtle qualia experiences. So let's kind of unravel this a little bit. Let's first explore qualia. Qualia, the essence of experience and consciousness. The concept of qualia is a fascinating, complex topic. Even that concept, by the way, is a qualia. In any case, this topic delves into the very nature of consciousness and perception. Qualia refer to the subjective, qualitative aspects of conscious experiences. What it feels like to experience anything. So let's explore the idea that we experience are qualia, qualities of awareness or consciousness, which of course is non-local, and explore even the intriguing proposition that even quantum objects and particles can be considered subtle qualia experiences. Okay, so what are qualia? Qualia are the building blocks of our conscious experiences, and they come in the form of sensations, sense perceptions, feelings, emotions, thoughts, images. So anything from the redness of a rose, the bitterness of coffee, the warmth of sunlight, the sweetness of love, they're all qualia experiences. They're not just physical properties, but subjective experiences that are uniquely accessible to each individual. The philosophical debate around qualia often centers on how these subjective experiences arise from physical processes in the brain. But as I've said before, even the brain is a multimodal qualia experience. So let's look at how consciousness, which is the true self, is actually modifying all experience, or is modified experience, all experience. The notion that we only experience modified forms of consciousness suggests that our perception of reality is inherently subjective. Even the so-called objective world is a consensual, subjective experience following certain rules and axioms that we insert into our theories. So according to current science, our brain processes sensory information and presents it to us as a coherent experience, but that doesn't explain how the experience occurs. How do these interactions of the brain, neural networks, etc., produce subjective experience is obviously part of the hard problem of consciousness. So what I'm proposing is even sensory information, so-called, is a projection of qualia as consciousness modifies itself into experience. Okay, so if that is true, and that is obvious to me anyway, then the proposition that quantum objects and particles might be considered subtle qualia experiences adds a new layer to our discussion. Quantum mechanics reveals a world that is fundamentally different from our everyday experiences. Particles exist in states of probability until observed. In fact, qualia experiences exist in states of probability and superposition until attention and intention localizes one particular qualia experience or a multimodal qualia experience. So this is how consciousness creates experience, which we call reality. So while it might seem a stretch to directly equate quantum objects with qualia, I propose this is how we can challenge our current understanding of reality and address the hard problem. Just like qualia represent the subjective aspects of perception, quantum mechanics has challenged our classical notions of objectivity and determinism, but quantum mechanics still believes that particles are physical entities, or at least some quantum physicists believe that. So what I've just proposed to you has huge implications for understanding reality. If we accept that all we experience are modified forms of consciousness, then this raises profound questions about the nature of reality and questions so-called realism. Are there objective truths beyond our perception, or is everything filtered through the lens of consciousness? So this perspective, of course, has some alignment with certain philosophical traditions, particularly Advaita Vedanta, which says that you are the source of the appearance of the universe. And that appearance is a dynamic, ongoing, holographic qualia movement, not a holographic quantum movement, because even quantum holographic movement is the whole moving dynamically as qualities of experience. So in the next post, I will try and create a framework for you that what we call quantum field theory could be better framed as a qualia field theory. Or let's do it right now. So a quantum field theory suggests that the fundamental ground of existence is a field in which virtual particles appear impermanently as particles as determined by the uncertainty principle. So until an observation is made, all particles exist in superposition and exist as virtual particles in the quantum field. What I'm saying right now is substitute the word quantum field with the qualia field. And then you can say that qualia field theory proposes that the ultimate ground of all existence is a consciousness field. And in that consciousness field, virtual qualia that exists in superposition pop in and out of existence as determined by the uncertainty principle. And that uncertainty principle I will share with you is shaped by past experiences, or what we can call karma. But before you have unconscious or unconscious intention and give attention to a particular intended experience, all qualia exists in superposition and as virtual qualia that appear as qualia conglomerates or multimodal qualia experiences that give us the experience of that which we call mind, body, and universe. So I know this is kind of abstract as I share it with you, but this has huge implications for understanding that we as consciousness are the source of the experience of the universe, which is an appearance, just like the mind is an appearance, just like the body is an appearance on the screen of consciousness. In the same way, as you are experiencing Qualia on the screen, Qualia that you call Deepak, and the sound of his voice, and the shape of his body, and all those colors behind me, or those are all Qualia experiences right now happening, not on the screen of your computer, even though that's the projection. They're happening in the screen of your consciousness, which exists outside of space and time. So this solves every dilemma that we have, including the meaning of birth, death, everything, and also gives us the freedom to choose our experiences of mind, body, and universe. And that happens when we practice Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. And I'll be showing you how to do that in a course very soon. Okay, guys, even if you disagree and are raising your eyebrows and calling me crazy, I love sharing this stuff with you.